everyone, I am Ira Buquing. I'm from BS Psychology 1E, and for today's video, I'm going to show you the anatomy and physiology of a squid by performing squid dissection. So I'm going to give you a short description about squid. Squids are part of a group called cephalopods. Cephalopods are molluscan class of marine animals characterized by bilateral symmetry, a prominent head, and a set of arms and tentacles, which includes other animals like cuttlefish and octopus. Now let's take a look at this squid's external anatomy. One of the most remarkable things about squids are their skin. As you can see, there are a lot of visible colored dots which are called chromatophores, which are specialized pigment cells that can change color. Interesting fact about squids is they can not only change color but they can also form patterns, which serves as a form of communication between other squids. This is the mantle of the squid, which is the main body, and it fits like a sheet over most of the internal organs. And these are the fins of the squid, which are used to maintain balance and change direction when swimming. And there are one on each sides. And this is what you call the siphon, which is used to expel jets of water that shoots the squids through the water. When this happens, the squid pulls water into the space inside its mantle cavity, which are these parts. Here and over here. These are the eyes of the squid. It is large and there is one on the other side, on each side. The squid's eyes are similar to human eyes because they are both described as camera eyes, or the lens, and this is the lens of the eyes. And these are the arms of the squids. There are 10 in total. The 2 are clearly longer than the other 8. And these 2 technically don't count as arms. They are called tentacles. And these are the 2 tentacles that are longer than the other 8 arms. The arms and tentacles are covered in these suckers, which provide suction to grip prey. The tentacles usually grab and reel the prey in, while the rest of the arms hold and move around the prey while the squid eats. And this is the mouth of the squid located at the center. The squid's mouth has a structure inside the mouth which is called the beak, which is used to cut up its prey. And now, let's take a look at the internal anatomy of the squid. And we will cut up the mantle right above the siphon and make sure the siphon is facing up. When cutting the mantle, we make sure the scissors aren't angled down because we might damage some of the internal organs or the internal structure of the squid. And if you do that, cut the way up and pin the mantle back. The gills of the squid, there are one on each side. These gills provide gas exchange, taking in oxygen and expelling carbon dioxide. And right above the gills is the heart, which is the split heart. Split hearts are the main systemic heart that pumps blood around the body as part of the general circulatory system. The split heart have 2 sidekicks called branchial hearts. They pump blood specifically to the gills, which are right below each one of them. The systemic heart has 3 chambers, which means 2 atria and 1 ventricle, which all work together to pump blood to the squid's body. And this structure is what they call retractor muscles. There are also one on each side. These retractor muscles move the squid head, and the squid uses these muscles to steer. And this dark structure right here is called the ink sac of the squid. Squids eject ink from their ink sac to distract predators while they escape. And now let's move on to the digestive system of the squid. This structure right here is the digestive gland, which releases digestive enzymes to help break down food. It is also called the liver of the squid because it does a lot of typical liver functions like detoxification. And this dark structure right here is the stomach. This pouch-like structure, the food passes straight to the stomach into the cecum. And this white large structure right here is the cecum, which is where most of the nutrient absorption takes place. Now let's move to the reproductive system of the squid. And this part is the reproductive system of the male squid. And right over here is the single testis visible in the reproductive system of the male squid. And this called tube right here is the vas deferens of a male squid. And now let's go back at the head of the squid. Now I'll just cut up into the space between the mouth and the arms here. This large ball structure right here is called the buccal mass. This is where the mouth sleeves into. And cutting into the buccal mask and pry it open, we can see another structure. And this is the structure of the beak inside the mouth, which looks a lot like a bird's beak. This hard, sharp structure is used to kill and cut up prey. And above and connected the buccal mask is the esophagus. And right over here is the squid's brain. And now that we are done with most of the structures, I'm going to peel all the organs back to expose this hard structure. This structure is called the pen. The pen provides extra support to the squid's body and sometimes also called as the gladius for its resemblance to Roman sword. And a fact about this is that squids are a bit like clams. They still have a remnant of the shell in their body, which is the pen. And that's all for the squid's dissection. Again, I am Ira Buquing. Thank you for watching.